Hello, here we are at GITEX 2021 and GITEX Future Stars 2021, the biggest meeting point of new innovations, startups, tech leaders, industry experts. And we are talking, if we are talking about innovation, we cannot talk and not talk about In5. Here with me today is Saeed Alnofeli, the director of In5. Hello, Saeed, and welcome to our podcast.
Thank you so much. Thank you for inviting me.
It's a real pleasure having you. I know it's very busy, and I know that it's very busy not only on GITEX and GITEX Future Stars, but also in In5.
Yes.
Previous 18 months were very exciting for In5, I would say.
Yes, definitely. It's been a crazy year, even though everything has slowed down. But for us, we continued even remotely to work with startups. So in the past 18 months, we have 150 startups have joined In5. So this shows that, you know, even though businesses slowed down, but the entrepreneurship scene continued to grow. So we've seen a lot of mature startups coming in and mature working professionals having the opportunity, saying now is okay, lockdown, but now is time for us to, you know, to come up and bring up our ideas to life.
That's amazing. In5 has amazing capabilities and facilities to accommodate. And what is that startup can expect if they join In5 community?
Yeah, so you know, the business model itself, the way In5 it came from, you know, Dubai Internet City. Looking at it in bringing all these big companies like Microsoft, Cisco, and all these companies, we wanted to do something for our local entrepreneurs and entrepreneurs who want to start businesses and innovative ideas. This is why In5 was created. You come as an entrepreneur as low as cost as possible, and we will support you go into business. So our license is 90% subsidized. Our licensing, our visas are 50% subsidized. Our co-working space is subsidized as much as possible. What we wanted is to make it easy for them to enter the market, and then we built that community of startups and like-minded people because they wanted to be together. They didn't want to sit somewhere isolated. And then from there we started growing, seeing investors coming in, and then we built the facilities to also make life easier, like the prototyping lab, the studios and so on, to make life easier for them. So everything you need at In5, anything that the entrepreneurs and the creative need, we try to provide them as much as possible.
No, that's amazing, really. You mentioned studios, and I have to be very honest, being a video production company, amazing facilities, audio studio, video production studio, small studio, big studio, and all the facilities really look like one amazing setup. And but besides that, and besides learning, startups usually, when they start talking, they talk about investments and opportunities.
Yes.
And this is something where In5 is also a leader, one of the leaders in the region when it comes to the invested capital in the startups.
Definitely, yes. So the good thing is that today we just announced a few days back that our startup have raised 1.4 billion in investment. This is the largest in UAE currently. So we are really proud of that. And these numbers kept on coming during difficult times. But we saw the rise of, you know, many entrepreneurs are really working hard in order for them to reach there. So I would say the appetite when it comes in UAE, that investors are coming to us saying that we want to invest in startups. Give us the startups, you know. And another thing is, you know, in 2013, when I was an entrepreneur, it was really difficult for us to get investment as pre-seed. Right now, investors are actually knocking on our door saying, we want to have, you know, we want to have offices in your facility, right? In order for us to be as close as possible, so we can invest in pre-seed. So now even the investors have gone down in order for them to be able to invest quickly before they become too expensive.
No, that's it. And to support startups at a very fragile stage of their existence, which is the beginning, and help them, maybe even directing them in the right direction.
Absolutely.
My personal opinion is that one of the things very important for startup is the energy and the vibe. And being in In5, being a member of In5 and filming there several times, the energy of this young and not so young entrepreneurs with ideas, it's like a hive, like something that is, you know, like all the time bursting with energy. That's really something good to see, and I think that they appreciate that, I would say.
Definitely, yeah, and this is why we want to keep that organic community coming together, and we bring these successful entrepreneurs to coach the younger ones. We bring successful business people and companies to come and support these entrepreneurs because they have that energy and they want to see, you sit somewhere next to you, someone who have raised $10 million, another one who raised, let's say, 100 million. And these are all together, working together in order for them to support each other. So that like-minded community is very important. And this is why In5 has grown to be.
I can see your passion in these things. I can feel the energy flowing around In5. How was it on the booth? This is the last day of GITEX Future Stars.
Yes.
We can have also the early conclusions.
Yes.
What were your expectations coming to GITEX Future Stars, and what did you get from GITEX Future Stars?
Yeah, so our booth has been very, very busy with people coming in and asking about, how can they start their business? What do we provide and so on. So my team, we've divided the team a little bit, but we had to increase our capacity in order for us to cater to everyone. But it's been an exciting, I feel like it doesn't feel like a pandemic except from the mask, but
Yes.
it's really amazing that we've seen, like you can see it's crazy. So many people are coming in, and the good thing is that now comparing to a few years back, now entrepreneurship is like, it's a real buzz. That's like they say, affected by the entrepreneurial bug. So I think a lot of people,
we don't say virus, we say bug.
Bug, yes, exactly, yes. So no, but honestly speaking, it's been very busy, and our announcement, and we also signed a few contracts with the industry to support our entrepreneurs. So we've signed with Jellyfy Innovation, who are the GFS innovation partner, to provide investment and market access opportunities to our startups. And we will continue to do that. We signed with Parsons Engineering also for market access opportunities. We want to scale up now to the next level. Before it was like the story of license and a co-working space. Now we move beyond in order for us to be the leader when it comes to, when you come to In5, we get you the right investors and we get you the market access that you need. So we continue to grow, listening to our customers and listening to the industry to bring innovation into the space.
I can really confirm what you are saying. You mentioned 2013. It's not by chance. This is the year I first came to Dubai to live at GITEX, to visit GITEX, And as you said, the climate, business climate was purely different. It was more towards bigger companies and whatnot.
Absolutely.
The things changed. Once more, I would like to emphasize the word subsidized. Like a lot of things that is supported by government,
Yes.
like In5 for license, for co-working space, for studios. It's like I know I'm talking about studios being a video production company, but I can tell it's not economical price to offer studios at that level, at that kind of level of facility. I'm sure it's like that with all other facilities in In5.
Yes, so for us is that all the startups, why we build this facility is to bring the content creators, the hardware builders, to build as low as possible, subsidize it. Because whatever money we make is we reinvest it into improving the infrastructure, because we're a non-profit organization. So the studios, we knew that the cameras are expensive and all these tooling for you to have. So we say, you know what, come, test, launch your content and then see. And then once you're successful, and then you can build your company and continue.
I have to tell you one thing. We have a new startup coming up in our company, new venture within the company, and we'll definitely come to In5.
Definitely, you're most welcome.
Yeah, looking forward to that. Thank you very much for your visit.
Thank you so
much. And to our podcast, and looking forward to having you. Let's just repeat one thing. 350 entities right now in In5.
318 until today are active startups incubated at In5.
With how much money?
The startups. So in total, who got incubated over the past since 2013 is 500 plus.
Oh my God.
Yes, 500 plus.
Yeah.
Who some of them graduated and some of them are still with us.
Yeah.
And 1.4 billion in investment. They raised 1.4 billion.
That's really amazing. Thank you very much for being in our podcast. Looking forward to check those figures next year in the same podcast.
I'm sure it will double.
Inshallah.
Thank you so much.
Nice seeing you.
Thank you.